Let's shift gears and let's read this letter from this husband. Let's see what he has to say, and we'll open it up for discussion.
Yes, let's see what he has to say.
Is that Chad's initials at the bottom of the
That is not my handwriting.
Yeah, let me see if that's his handwriting.
XOXO. Okay. To my loving wife. During the past year, I have tried to make love to you 365 times. I have succeeded only 36 times. This is an average of once every 10 days. The following is a list of the reasons why I did not succeed more often. It was too late. It was too early. It was too hot.
Yeah.
Or it was too cold. You act like I wrote this to
I'm
you.
gonna grunt every time you say something.
It would wake the children. The company is in the next room. Or the neighbors whose windows were open. You were too full, or you had a headache, a backache, a toothache, or you even had the giggles. You pretended to be asleep or were not in the mood. You had on your mud pack. You watched the late TV show.
Wait, what is a mud pack?
I guess
like
it's
a
the
mask.
face. Yeah, face mask where
Okay.
she's rejuvenating her skin, Chad.
Mr.
What's
Quickie
that
don't
what-
have
I was gonna say-
that matter for him. He don't want anything to do with his face anyway, does
I won't even say what I was about. David's like, I just need you from here down. That's it. Sorry. You can X that out. I watched
Keep it.
the late TV show or the baby was crying. During the times I did succeed, the activity was not entirely satisfactory for a variety of reasons.
Good Lord.
I mean, what are we getting into?
This guy's got some standards.
Chad's like, it don't matter, it's fine. 6 times you chewed gum the whole time.
he? Him or her?
The
Maybe
woman.
Maybe her breath needs
He
to
is
be
writing this
freshened.
to her. On occasion, you watched TV the whole time.
What?
Often you told me to hurry up and get it over with. A few times I tried to waken you to tell you we were through.
Dang.
And one time I was afraid I had hurt you, for I felt you move. And one time I was afraid I had hurt you, for I felt you move. So she actually
normally
moved.
she doesn't move.
Oh,
That's what I'm taking from that.
that's terrible.
They need
Honey.
therapy, both of them.
It says, honey, no wonder I drink, your loving husband.
Ooh,
All right, gentlemen, do you think?
this is satire, right? It has to be.
Yeah, I
I
think
hope- Gotta be
some
a
of
joke.
it's
Has
tongue
to,
in cheek.
has to.
You know,
Surely.
I hope.
to prove a point, I think it's more tongue in cheek. But I thought it'd be best if one of the ladies read this. Gentlemen, what do you think? Do you have any thoughts?
Would you have ever written a letter like
do
this?
I have
start
any
at the-
thoughts?
Let's start at the top.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love sex just as much as any red-blooded male. But 365 times in a year?
Look at
Like,
David.
Yeah, I'm not 18 anymore.
I mean, let's talk about expectations.
Yeah.
Okay.
But 10
Be
days is
101.
stretching it too now.
Right?
I'm somewhere in the middle.
Well, first off, you know what does come to my mind? He didn't read 1 Corinthians 13 because that's a whole lot of record of wrong.
Yeah.
He got his,
Yeah.
he got his
Yeah,
tally book.
details down.
He had his tally book.
No
and,
kidding.
and I say that we're joking, but honestly, it's something. It's another thing that we need to
Yeah.
look in the mirror about women.
Yeah.
Because and the only way I think I know to say this is to honestly try to put your shoe on my foot, because
Too big.
well, that. But if I approached you so many times and I was turned down,
You don't know what that's like.
I don't.
You never will.
I
Where are
don't.
you going with this?
Never
Well,
will. Or just-
I would feel horrible if
Yeah.
I was turned down that many times.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to look at myself a little more in this mirror, and What do you got to say, Wendy?
Nothing.
No, you gonna say something. You've been talking the whole time. You ain't gonna sit there and be quiet now.
Are you talking to me with your hand?
No, I haven't
This is
picked
one of
up
those
my hands
moments
yet.
we need to step away.
We are two different species, men and
Yes.
women. We are different.
I can ask David, like, if we want to have a quickie or whatever. He's like, have you ever heard me say no?
Yeah.
You have
I
never
have
those those words.
Not
come
in
out of my
30
mouth.
years have I
Yeah.
ever, can I remember, turned you down.
You're acting angry.
Ugh, this just, I'm going to get out my book I got in
Your
there.
tally book. But it can be, I mean, it really can be a source of contention. And it has been for us, honestly. I mean,
Every
you know,
couple.
Sure.
yes,
Absolutely
sure,
every
yes.
couple at some point.
Yes.
100%.
His cravings, and while sometimes we may want to get aggravated at that, I laugh and joke with other couples and say, God designed this because if he would have designed us, like the male species, we would never get anything done. It would be sex all the time. But then again, if he had designed them with our
There would be
sexual
no procreation
drive, we would
whatsoever.
have no kids.
The planet would
Right.
be
you know.
empty.
Right.
So God once again, of course, knew what he was doing in the design of us.
Balancing each other
Yes,
He did.
yes. But I can't, like you said, Amy, I can't imagine how disheartening it would be. I'm not necessarily pointing at you. How disheartening it would be to try and try and try again, to be shot down. And then on the flip side of that, there's a book, it's called Sex, I don't know if I can say it, Sex Begins in the Kitchen for Women. Because so many times as young couples, even if you don't have children yet, you're working, you're doing, you're going. And for a woman, sex will begin with you helping her do the dishes or taking the kids off of her hands or doing, you know, so it's just a lot of meshing. And still, 30 years into it, here's a word of encouragement. 30 years into it, still, it's not a source of tension anymore,
Right.
but it is still a source of discussion.
But let's talk about that for a second. And in all seriousness, when you're in your 20s
Yes.
and early 30s, you know that concept exists.
Mhm.
Sex starts in the kitchen,
Yeah,
right? That a woman wants to, the foreplay starts in the morning,
yeah,
the way you greet your spouse, the way you kiss her goodbye before you leave, whatever. But
yes.
let's go back to the heart issue and what you
Yes.
said earlier about intent.
Mm-hmm.
If I try to do all the right things all day long
And
so
still
I
get-
can get some,
Yeah.
I'm already off track. Because
Well, what other
we've
reason
said-
would y'all
hold
have
on,
for
no.
doing it?
Because we've talked about love
Yeah.
being giving,
Yes.
not getting,
Yes.
right? And so it honestly took me into my 40s,
Mm-hmm.
let's say early 40s, but it's
Yeah.
probably more like mid 40s,
Yeah.
before I realized I need to be focused on
I need to just be
giving
doing this.
to her
Yeah.
what she desires and wants and needs.
Yeah.
And magically, now all of a sudden, I'm receiving
Yeah.
also, but wasn't my end goal,
Right.
right? So when we keep sex as the end goal as men,
Yeah.
saying, "Oh, I'm gonna make sure I send her 3 texts today, reminding her how much I love her or how attracted I am to her, and I'm gonna bring her flowers home, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna offer to bring takeout home so she don't have to cook, and this and that and it, so that I can prime."
No
the
reason why
environment."
she should say no.
Right. It's not too hot. It's not too cold. Her belly ain't too full. She don't have a headache, a bother, etc. Right? But everything is about getting.
Yeah.
You're in the wrong framework.
Yeah.
And the expectations that we allow the external environment to dictate to us, movies, TV shows, locker room chit chat, like every marriage is sacred before the Lord, and so is the sexual relationship within it. So if we, this is a hard concept, especially for younger people, because I was one. If you're focused on yourself and wanting to get, you're never going to be satisfied, because us men do want sex 365 days a year.
Yeah.
But that's not realistic.
Yeah.
Nor does it produce quality for both parties, right? So shift your focus Get your mind and attention off of yourself.
Yeah.
And then when your spouse does the same thing, you both end up being fulfilled in that area, but you've shifted off of thinking only about yourself.
Yeah. But men are not the only ones who manipulate, in a sense. You know, women, and you hear about it all the time, I need a bill paid, or I want this, or I want that. You know, they'll use sex to manipulate.
Put on them bill money panties, huh?
That would be no panties.
I cannot.
Oh my God.
We just went.
My mind just went to another place, y'all. I'm sorry.
No, this is the conversation that does need to be had, and
Yes.
you're right. It's not just men. It's women. It's us sitting down and having this conversation. You having the conversation with your spouse.
Yeah.
That's the only way you can get to building something differently, or continuing to build a good build, because you're having these conversations. The reason why he's probably sending the 3 texts and bringing home the flowers and bringing the Excedrin, because he's trying to mitigate all these things that she threw up. He's, and then she needs to also, to look at ourselves and say, are we making it that difficult?
Yeah.
Because we are in time showing that your sex life is more than just a physical act. You also connect to your spouse through your soul and your spirit. And we will dig in that deeper in time. But, ladies, is it even possible? And you guys may snicker, but is it even just possible that they desire a little bit more than just the sexual act alone? Maybe they enjoy it more than that on a soul level and a spirit level, and then we're denying them that. I would like to read the letter from her to him.
Yeah.
Interesting. You can write me one later.
In response to his letter?
Exactly.
This past year, you have attempted.
Yes. And denied.
To get on my nerves 365 times.